Hi, and welcome to CFS Live. In this video, I'd like to demonstrate the attendance guest tracker portion of this application. So once you're logged in, simply click the attendance guest tracker tab. The first thing we need to do is set up our attendance groups. And of course, in this sample database, groups are already set up. But here we have two different methods of creating groups. One is based on member selection, which is the most specific and most powerful tool. And then there is a quick way of creating groups based on age and gender. Our recommendation is that you build the groups based on member selection. This way you can not only include those within the age group, let's say of a Sunday school class, but you can also include the teachers. To add a new group, simply click Add New Group. First thing that we want to do is name our group list. If we want everyone automatically added to this group, including new people as they are added to our membership database, click this. Otherwise, if you want to filter this on a specific age range, gender, or membership, fill in that information and simply update list, check all, and save the group. Now you have this test group with 5 members. If in the future you need to add someone, you can click this Show All, and you will go down and you will see those that were selected still in the list. But let's say we add a couple more to the list and we save, and now we have 7 in the group. So it's that simple to add a new group and edit it. One other feature of the attendance groups I'd like to show is the ability to print this list for manual entry. Let me size this screen. And here you see an attendance sheet for the test group, and here you will enter the date of the recording of the attendance, and you will see the list of names that you have selected in the group and the ability to check them as present, and if you have guests you can add their names in here. I just want to mention, besides this manual way of recording attendance, there is another feature within CFS Live that provides a way through any mobile device, a smartphone or tablet, to record attendance directly into CFS Live based on these attendance groups. But that's covered in a different video. Okay, let's talk about recording attendance. On the Attendance tab is a list of every attendance event that has been recorded. I have a filter here to filter the group, and starting with the most recent on the top, I have a list of every attendance event that's been recorded for this group. I have the ability to edit or delete it, or see the number present or absent. By clicking on either the present or absent number, I can pull up a list, and from that list I can select what information I want to print, and I can print a list for distribution to those that will do follow-up contact. Now if I need to edit this event, I simply click the edit button, and it will be populated with those absent, and if I need to correct that, I uncheck, and I can save that attendance, and that will automatically update my list. If I need to add a new event, it is a 4-step process. Number 1, by selecting the event date, selecting the group, which will populate a list. Now, I've already recorded for this date, so it was populated. So let's say I want to pick that date, and there are 0 attendees. Check all. There are 159 members, And as I uncheck those absent, this number will adjust to reconcile that attendance event. Once I'm done, I save that attendance, and that event is added to my list. Okay, let's talk about attendance reporting. This is a 5-step process, not including setting up your attendance conditions. I have 2 different types of reports. One is reporting member information, name, address, so on and so forth, and the other one is numerical information, which based on the condition will show a comparison and change. So based on member information, number 2 is I select the member status of those to be included. So if I just want to look at guests, I can do that, or let's say all members and guests. I select the group, and let's go ahead and select Midweek Bible Study. See, that's highlighted. And let's select a condition. Midweek Bible Study is a Wednesday, so I need to look at Wednesdays. Okay, and here I can see a list of those who have attended 2 Wednesdays in the current quarter, and I select that. Okay, and then I want to display the name with the name and phone number or email or address, and I click display attendance, and here I get a list with their information. Then I can also, by clicking print attendance, I can print this list. Now, the attendance conditions can be set up. Again, this is the sample database with a number of different options, but it's set up in sentence form, and so I can just fill in the blanks. Show me a list of those who attended or missed 1 to 10 Sundays or Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, whatever day that we're looking at the event in a row in the last month, in the last quarter, and then I hit OK to add that event. Now, let's say I want to look at numerical information. And again, let's look at all members and guests, the Midweek Bible Study, and here we're going to be making some comparisons. Again, I can add conditions, compare Sunday attendance to the previous week. You can make up your own here. But let's say we're talking on Wednesdays, and here I click to display the attendance. And again, these numbers are not really useful because the information is only test information and not real information. But you can look at the statistics based on the event dates and the percentage of change, the counts that were recorded for those. For this date, this count. For the previous date, this count. And it carries on through and shows you the percentage of change. And you can also print that report. Okay, let's talk about the guest timeline. On the left is a list of every guest in your membership database. Now on the right is a timeline. It's a graphical representation of the guest's attendance, giving today's date as a reference point and information about the length of time to their previous visit, and also the visit count. It also provides information about their visit. In the comments section, you can enter information about their visit that would be useful in following up to their visit. It could be positive, it could be negative, it could be a need, it could be a prayer request. But this is a place that you put public, not private information about their visit, So the ministry team has information that will benefit them, help them in reaching out to that guest. Okay, let's talk about guest notification. Now this is actually a tool that will send an automated email to selected members within your church about a guest's attendance. We'll look at this event that we have set up. It's simply send an email notification when a guest from the men's ministry attends their first service. You can click that to edit, and we see that there are 4 steps of information that have to be completed. You select when you want this email notification sent, and it's simply when the guest attends their first service. Secondly, you select the group or groups to be included in this notification. So if the guest is a member of this group, then when attendance is recorded, this event will automatically be triggered. We can add additional information, but minimally, this automated email will include the guest's information as well as the date of the attendance. And lastly, we select who we want this message sent to. And it can be sent to as many people as you want. The pastor, in this case the men's ministry director, or the assistant pastor, or whomever you choose. You select this, you save. So now, when a guest comes and they meet this criteria of being in the men's ministry group, and it's their first service that they attend, it will automatically send email to those that we have selected. Now this can be an important tool. For instance, you have a junior department that has activities on a Friday night, for instance, and they are not a Sunday school teacher for that age group. We have a child that comes in within that group in that Sunday school class, and we have this set up that whenever someone attends within that junior age group, that the junior ministry leader will be notified an email of contact information. So this child attends the Sunday school, the attendance is recorded, and automatically the junior leader will receive an email with the contact information for this guest, and then they have the ability to follow up on this guest and invite them, send them an invitation to come to the junior night. We believe that this is a very useful tool to communicate between the different ministries of the church. So, as a team, we work together to effectively minister, reach out to our guests.